Welcome to the Explainer. If you've ever wondered why certain toddler songs get stuck in your head for literally days and seemingly hypnotize kids while completely draining the sanity of parents, well, it's not magic, it's actually mechanics. Today, we're taking a brilliantly simple toddler song transcript from Cocomelon and completely deconstructing it. Then we'll transform that raw text into 4 distinct, highly engaging, and actionable formats. Whether you're an educator, a creator, or honestly just curious about how these learning loops work, you're going to absolutely love this breakdown.
Okay, let's dive into this creative workshop roadmap. We'll be looking at 1. The Cocomelon color loop. 2. Visualizing the rainbow popsicle. 3. The toddler color quest. 4. The preschool color matching game. And finally, 5. The magical garden remix. All right, section 1, the Cocomelon color loop. Let's look closely at the anatomy of a toddler hit.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how, when you strip away all that bright, flashy animation and look purely at the source text for the color song, you are looking at undeniable educational effectiveness. It beautifully maps out the baseline color to fruit matching loop that drives the entire song. We've got red mapped to strawberries, orange to oranges, yellow to pineapple, green to kiwis, blue to blueberries, and purple to grapes. This predictable, highly structured sequence is exactly what allows toddlers to anticipate what comes next. It literally turns a passive viewing experience into a super interactive guessing game.
But, as we know, anticipation needs a payoff, right? The source material uses this exact, sunny phrase as a reward: yummy, yummy, colorful popsicles. By dropping this after every single color discovery, it keeps toddlers completely locked in. They aren't just dryly memorizing colors, they're on a mission, collecting ingredients for a really fun and delicious outcome.
So let's actually define the educational and psychological mechanism at play here. It's what we're going to call the color loop. It's a repetitive, rhythmic sequence asking, what color do we need, followed immediately by the command, we need to find a fruit that is color. This classic call and response pattern is the absolute engine of the song, and it's the exact engine we're going to extract and adapt for our 4 prompts today. Let's see how this all builds.
Moving right along to section 2, visualizing the rainbow popsicle. This is prompt 1, 3D AI art generation.
We're transitioning to our first transformation now, turning that song transcript into a vibrant AI art prompt. We're using a really specific prompt here. Create a vibrant 3D-style animation scene featuring a happy group of children making rainbow popsicles on a bright kitchen counter. Notice the precise sensory language there? It's designed to set a sunny, cheerful atmosphere that perfectly captures the bouncy essence of the original song.
And to finish off that prompt, we specify the exact visual arrangement. We tell the AI to show a colorful arrangement of specific fruits: red strawberries, orange oranges, yellow pineapple, green kiwis, blue blueberries, and purple grapes. The atmosphere should be sunny, cheerful, and yummy, with a rainbow-striped popsicle as the centerpiece. The image generated from this text ends up feeling incredibly cheerful and perfectly reflective of the source material.
Okay, section 3, the toddler color quest. This brings us to prompt 2, rhythmic storytelling.
Let's shift gears from visuals to narrative. Here's our creative writing prompt. Write a short, rhythmic story for toddlers about a color quest to find the ingredients for a magical rainbow popsicle. We specifically instruct the prompt to end the story with everyone enjoying their yummy, yummy, colorful popsicles. Because again, it brilliantly anchors the payoff at the very end of the narrative, just like it did in the original song. Now, to keep that comfortable, predictable rhythm that toddlers just absolutely love, we tell the prompt that we need exactly 6 distinct scenes. In each one, the characters must identify a color and find a matching fruit. Red for strawberries, orange for oranges, yellow for pineapple, green for kiwis, blue for blueberries, and purple for grapes. It guarantees that perfect pacing. Next up, section 4, preschool color matching game. Prompt 3, focusing on an educational lesson plan.
So the crucial point is how easily we can convert this into a tangible, real-world activity. Our prompt here is, design a color-matching game for preschoolers inspired by the color song. The activity involves showing children 6 different colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple, and asking them to physically match each color to a corresponding fruit. It completely takes that digital call and response and turns it into a hands-on physical interaction. And of course, the lesson plan has to include that amazing rainbow popsicle reward segment where the kids actually get to taste the different fruits they just found. Combining the visual task of matching colors with this highly tactile sensory reward of tasting the strawberries, oranges, kiwis, and the rest, it creates an incredibly strong, multi-sensory educational experience for them. Finally, we arrive at Section 5, the Magical Garden Remix. This is Prompt 4, Video and Song Script.
And this brilliantly illustrates how you can make a proven concept entirely your own. We use this prompt. Rewrite the color song, but change the setting to a magical garden. Changing the environment completely refreshes the aesthetic, but it allows you to keep the incredibly effective mechanics working underneath. Now, even with that massive setting change, our prompt demands that we keep that repetitive structure. We need to find a fruit that is color, followed by the discovery of the fruit, like strawberries for red or grapes for purple. The structural skeleton of the song absolutely must survive the remix.
Plus, the prompt specifically notes that we've got to ensure the new lyrics still emphasize that yummy, yummy nature of the rainbow popsicles being made. You just cannot lose that vital toddler engagement. That anticipation of something delicious is literally the glue holding the entire learning loop together.
So what does all this mean for us? We've gone from a simple transcript of a toddler hit to 4 entirely different, highly engaging creative executions. It just shows that the underlying architecture of virality and learning is incredibly adaptable. So the real question isn't just what colors you'll use today, it's what foundational loops are hidden in your own industry, just waiting to be remixed. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I will see you next time.